Against the advice of General Emerson, Supreme Commander Leonard of the Southern Cross Forces has elected to throw an all-out frontal assault at the enemy fleet in a desperate attempt to foil the aliens' designs on Earth's dwindling supply of protoculture. Meanwhile, the Bioroid pilot Zor struggles to reclaim his lost memory, and Dana Sterling finds herself increasingly attracted to the mysterious alien. But Zor is an unwitting tool of his former masters, unconsciously transmitting all he sees and hears to the enemy orbiting above.
We fully realize there has been much debate over the advisability of a preemptive strike against the alien fleet at this juncture. These concerns have been taken into careful consideration by the High Command of the Armed Forces. But now the time has come for putting an end to debate and for uniting all our voices behind a common effort. Proto-engineering has completed the first consignment of the new armored gyro assault choppers, henceforth designated as Ajax. These will form the nucleus of the first assault wave. Your corps commanders will have your individual battle assignments. Now, I know there isn't a single soldier in this hall today who isn't painfully aware of all the hazards that will certainly arise during the course of this mission, and there are still some who advise against its undertaking. That may be, but the High Command has determined that we now have the capability of dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. And to do nothing
Madness.
to
Utter
admit defeat.
madness.
Dana. Guess who's been assigned to the first wave?
Well, 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 aren't you the lucky little hotshot, Marie? Do they know you just got out of the hospital?
Oh, believe me, I'm completely recovered. I never felt better in my entire life. I think it's just awful the infantry won't be seeing any fighting this time around. But I suppose you'll get some training done while we're gone.
To be perfectly honest, I'm really not too unhappy about being grounded. You pilots will have your hands full.
It won't be that bad. At least this time we'll have a commander who knows what he's doing. Know what I mean?
Oh, let it drop. When are you gonna forgive me?
Don't worry about it. I forgive you. So long.
Oh, boy, she's never gonna let me live
Dana?
that down. Huh? Oh, hello, Nova. Look, I'm sorry, but can you make it brief? I have to meet Zor in 15 minutes, and he always starts worrying if I'm late.
That's the very thing I wanted to speak to you about.
Yeah? Well?
We appreciate all you've done in helping him regain his memory, but we feel that there are some areas that only trained professionals can...
No, he's mine, and I'm gonna keep him. These professionals you're so proud of will probably make a vegetable out of him, and I won't let them do that, you hear me?
Yes, I understand your feelings, Dana, but this case requires some in-depth probing of the subject's unconscious mind, and that can only be done by an expert in alien personality transfer.
Enough! You're giving me a monster migraine with all this psycho babble.
Dana, it's out of your hands. I've been assigned to supervise Zor's rehabilitation.
Over my dead body? All he needs is a little human understanding. And time. Leave him alone!
Dana! Poor Dana, she's completely lost her objectivity.
I'm not gonna let her get her greedy little hands on him. She can just forget it.
Huh?
I could just scream sometimes, you know?
Just what seems to be the problem, Lieutenant?
It's nothing at all. Just tell me where Zor's hiding himself. Bowie! I thought I told you to keep an eye on him.
Well,
Great! I can't depend on you for anything at all!
Cool your thrusters, babyface. The patient's fine and we're keeping tabs on him, so simmer down.
Well, where is he, Sean?
He'll be right back in just a second.
I didn't ask for a timetable of his comings and goings. I want to see him. Right now!
I think he'd rather you waited.
Just tell me where he is.
Little boy's room.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Any word on assignments from the War Council?
Yeah, do we finally get permission to take care of the enemy this time, or do we get held back again?
Well, if you really must know, the Supreme Command, in all its infinite wisdom, has decided to keep us in reserve, of course.
Oh, wow. This is getting to be kind of monotonous, you know?
Typical. Whoever makes these stupid decisions ought to be shot.
I can't help but think Nova wants Zor all to herself. What am I worrying about? She hasn't got a chance of keeping him to herself. There is simply no comparison.
It's a crazy idea anyway. I'm telling you, the Supreme Commander's going nuts. He knows it's hopeless to try a frontal assault.
The application of brute force is strategically wrong. We must fight with our intellect. By developing robotechnology, we stand a chance.
Forget all this machinery. If they just give us a crack at them, we'd knock them out of the sky.
So, our pathetic little adversaries are launching another attack against us. Good. Very good.
Zor, come up here!
Dana, the mirror. It can't be. The Triumvirate. Yes.
What?
For a moment, there were 3 different images of you in that mirror.
If you're gonna start seeing things, maybe Nova's right. You do need professional help.
Dana, the Triumvirate, it's starting to come back to me again. Yes, long ago, the attack, the enemy, the 3 who act as one, the Triumvirate.
What are you saying? The enemy invaders, what are they? Triplets or something?
All I know is it has something to do with having to act in groups of 3.
Well, I have no idea at all what that means, but it sounds just screwy enough to turn out to be important. I think we'd better let the High Command know all about this. Huh. They're gonna think we're both crazy.
Final loading of Ajax in Assembly Bay 19. Transport commanders signal when Ajax are in place. T-minus 10 minutes to attack launch.
Come on, boys, keep it moving. They're not going to wait for us.
Lieutenant Crystal.
Huh?
We expect to see those Ajax put through their paces up there.
Don't worry, sir. We'll give the Whirlybirds a workout. I only hope we don't get lost in the shuffle. I've never seen so many ships.
Just pray that we've got enough, Lieutenant.
Hello there, Lieutenant.
Hello, Private.
Hey, don't get personal.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
Taking some time off from chasing nurses?
Hey now, Marie, don't say things like that. You're tearing me apart. I just came here because I wanted to see you. Trust me.
Oh, sure, Sean. I trust you just about as far as I can throw you.
T-minus 9 minutes to launch. All pilots.
Marie,
T-minus 9
be
minutes
careful,
to
okay?
launch.
I almost believe you really mean that.
Yep. I mean it all right.
Thanks for coming, Sean. I appreciate it.
All ground personnel clear the launch area. Ground personnel clear launch area. We are now in final systems check, and all stations are go.
The transmission from Zor Prime is coming in perfectly.
This new armada is the single largest fleet they have ever dared to send against us.
The more ships they employ, the greater our triumph.
Their armada will be destroyed and their spirit broken. What's this? What is happening to the transmission? It must be some sort of interference.
Hey, Zor!
Huh?
Just what the heck do you think you're doing up here?
I was trying to get a better view of the liftoff.
This sector's off limits. You're supposed to be with the 15th Squadron.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I meant no harm by it.
It's all right, Angelo. I vouch for him. I gave him clearance to go wherever he wants. I thought it might help him get his memory back. You never can tell. What do you think he is, the spy?
All systems report launch ready.
Commence final countdown.
Sir. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch!
If I could only go with them and get a look at the enemy, then maybe it would all come back to me.
Look at them.
Very impressive, Commander.
How can they possibly fail?
I wish to heaven I shared your confidence, Commander.
Ah, here they come, like moths to the flame.
Is there no one among them who sees the stupidity of this?
I will summon our defense forces. Do not bother the rest of the fleet with this. Our own ships will be sufficient.
We've passed through the atmosphere, sir.
All pilots to battle stations!
All pilots to battle stations. Gunnery crews to cabin level A.
It's time to take these Ajax out for a test spin. And remember, guys, they're counting on us.
Objective, 250 kilometers and closing.
All guns get ready to fire on my signal.
Captain Nordhoff, we're within firing range.
Ready, cannons, now!
The defense field is absorbing the blast.
Then maintain course, Ensign. Bring us in closer and we'll try again from point-blank range. Fire!
Sir, they got battlecruiser 7.
Move aside! Ugh. Aha! There you
One of our barriers has been breached. It is quite capable of self-restoration.
Robotech will be back right after this. Battle station, Robotech is back.
It's hard to believe there's a war going on.
It's so peaceful and quiet up here. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Look down there.
Ooh.
I wish I could remember where I grew up.
I always start thinking about my hometown when I come up here. And people I left behind.
Oh? Was one of them a boyfriend?
No, don't be silly. Just a younger brother.
I'll never know what it's like to go home again.
But why not? This war will be over someday, and then you can...
No, Dana. With me, it's not as simple as that. A man without a past is a man without a home.
But each day brings a little more of your past back to you.
Yes, that's true. I remembered about the Triumvirate, and then those terrible visions. The enemy attack on that base where I was stationed? If only I could remember where and why that attack took place. But there's nothing there, just a blank. Oh.
Zor, you can't give up hope. It'll come back to you. It's just a question of finding... I've got it!
What?
Come on, Zor, let's go! I must have been out of my mind not to think of this before.
What?
And a short time later...
Come on, guys, get the lid out! We haven't got all day!
What's she got a bee in her bonnet about?
I don't know.
Battlecruiser 5's gone, sir. They're tearing us to shreds.
A third of our battle fleet and nearly half of our transports have already been lost. Sir, it's impossible for us to maintain battle formation. I suggest we withdraw immediately.
Nonsense! Why haven't you already brought the armored attack choppers to bear against the enemy, Captain?
We've been awfully busy just trying to survive up to this point. Sir, if I may point out, the enemy has been dispatching our largest battle cruisers with impressive regularity. I hardly think attack choppers have a...
Captain, that is a question for me to decide. You just follow your instructions.
Dispatch the Ajax.
All pilots, scramble all the Ajax. Let's prepare to launch.
Roger, choppers are standing by.
Clear assembly bay. Stand by for depressurization and opening of bay doors.
3, 2, 1, 0. Launch.
Trouble, sir! They're sending out interceptors!
Now we'll find out what these ships can do. Attack! So this is a trial by fire, eh?
While the battle rages in space, Dana leads Zor to a lonely, secluded spot far outside the city, in the hopes that the mysterious setting will unlock doors to his hidden past.
Here we are! You know that military base you keep dreaming about, the one that was attacked? Well, it hit me. This is where the aliens attacked our first Robotech battle fortress. I thought this might be of some help. Don't you remember anything at all?
Right on this spot here, there was a big battle between Earth and the Zentradi invaders.
I don't know. It does seem familiar, but it all looks so different.
Well, that's something anyway. Let's poke around a little, okay? Maybe we'll find something to jog your memory. I mean, that is, if you feel up to it.
Of course. I'll investigate the mound on the left.
I'll take the right one.
Then let's get cracking! Ugh. Creepy.
Bowie, did you find anything?
No, nothing yet.
I'm not sure that...
Over here a minute! Quick!
What did you find, Dana?
Look, there's an opening.
It looks like it goes all the way in.
Come on.
Do you think?
Yes. Be careful. We don't know what we might find in there.
Now, when have I not been careful?
All right, everybody, stick close together and watch where you put your feet.
Right.
Oh, brother, it's like a tomb in here. All this place needs are a couple of mummies.
Stop that, Bowie. I'm scared enough already.
Watch it!
Calm down, Dana. It was nothing but a few bats.
Oh, of course.
Come on, let's keep going.
You insist.
Look.
Huh?
Where's that light coming from?
Come on.
Right.
Well, what now? We're not really gonna go in there, are we?
I'll go ahead.
Wait a second, we're coming! Can you see? Are we almost there?
Just ahead. There it is.
Huh?
This place is unbelievable. It's throbbing with power. And look at those plants. What on earth are they? It's like some kind of greenhouse. Be careful.
Dana, don't touch that!
Ow! Did you see that?
It's unbelievable.
The Triumvirate.
What?
Look at these flowers. They grow in threes. It's the three who act as one.
What's it mean?
Once again, the same thing I saw in my dream.
Could those things be related somehow?
Do you think maybe these plants are what the aliens are trying to get their hands on?
I don't know. But I do know that these flowers are not what they seem. They're some kind of dreadful mutation, feeding off a source of incredible power. They're definitely a new form of life, unlike any that we've ever seen.
You know what? I don't like this at all.
No, neither do I. I feel this cavern is full of emanations of great strength. It's as if these plants are calling out, making contact with something far away. My past is buried here somehow, but how can I expect anyone to believe that?
We'll bring the Supreme Commander here and show it to him. He'll have to believe you then, right?
Oh, terrific.
Huh?
Can't you just hear what he'd say to that?
You expect me to believe this balderdash about flowers and strange emanations?
That's what he'd say. He'd think we're crazy, Dana.
Out on this thing. Not bad. There's 3 of them. I've got to get out of here.
Where's Lieutenant Crystal? Have you heard from her yet?
I'll raise her, sir.
Sir, I'm engaging the enemy, and you can tell Dana Sterling that screwy idea of hers about them having to act in groups of 3 may not be so screwy after all.
Good job, Lieutenant. Now just bring that chopper back home pronto. Understood?
On my way, sir.
Thanks a lot, Lieutenant.
Here you are.
Thank you.
First of all, sir, I'm fully aware that I disobeyed orders.
So, what else is new?
I'm sorry, Nova, but I have Zor with me, and we've just paid a visit to the site of the SDF-1. General, I hope you're not too angry with us.
Lieutenant, we've just received a transmission from a friend of yours. A Lieutenant Marie Crystal was in direct contact with the enemy, and her visual evidence seems to bear out that theory of yours regarding the trichotomous pattern of the aliens' behavior.
I can't take any credit for it. It was Zor's idea. Sir, is Marie all right? Have you heard anything about her?
Our losses were disastrously heavy, but I've been informed that Lieutenant Crystal is now safely back aboard.
Thank heavens for that.
She and the entire first assault wave have disengaged and are withdrawing towards the dark side of the moon. However, I regret to say the attack has been something of a fiasco.
I want complete reports from all damaged ships.
Then I guess that means you want reports from all the ships, sir.
Supreme Commander. The first assault wave has fallen back in disarray, sir.
Well, then we shall demonstrate that we have more where that came from.
Huh?
Mobilize the second assault wave. Order them to rendezvous with the remaining operational units of the first wave and prepare for a combined attack against the enemy.
Another frontal assault, Supreme Commander?
And this time we'll fight to the very last man.
Imagine having my story verified by Marie, of all people. I guess maybe she's not so bad after all.
In the next episode of Robotech, the control of space in the immediate vicinity of planet Earth forms the battle strategy mapped out by Supreme Commander Leonard as he forces his entire fleet of cosmic warships to engage the armada of gigantic alien battle cruisers in combat. It is the classic situation of David and Goliath, only this time, the legendary rock hurled by David is a massive barrage of laser cannons and powerful proton torpedoes. The second Robotech war may not turn out the same as the first. The Robotech Masters are playing for keeps, with their entire civilization at stake. The odds are too great to permit failure. Be sure to watch next time for Clone Chamber, the next exciting chapter in the amazing adventures of Robotech.